You know this song? धीरे धीरे से जिंदगी में आना धीरे Let's do it again. मेरे दिल को चुराना ऐसा प्यार में तुम मिलना जाने जाना Wow. I think we need a volunteer on stage. What do you think? We ready? Tito, we ready? Completely random from the crowd. Let's go. How it goes. Are we ready? Let's go. Make the noise for Annie, Come on, yeah. Never been something for the love. Every time I see you on the line, there's something that's tonight. And I know you're probably singing fed up of everybody wasting your time. So girl, let me be your way out tonight.
DC Fest 2015 is pumping in the background, and right now I'm with Zack Knight, who just finished an amazing performance. So how did you feel about your performance?
Yeah, no, I'm feeling, you guys know how to turn up, Tita, all the way.
So is this your first time in Toronto? Because you're originally from England, right?
Yes, I'm from London, England. I'm not used to traveling to Canada, this is my first time. But yeah, hopefully I could be back.
So what's your favorite part about Canada so far, or Toronto in general?
You know what, there's so many things. I think the shopping here is pretty dope. I got some good clothes. And obviously the crowd, you guys, and everyone just taking care of me, really. You just, you took care of your boy, so.
So were you surprised about the reaction that you got from a Toronto crowd because it was your first time here?
Absolutely. I mean, whenever I perform somewhere for the first time, I'm always a bit skeptical. What songs do I sing? Which song will they receive? But I mean, even songs that they wouldn't even know. I mean, they still sang along. So yeah, I mean, Toronto did well today.
And they definitely did love you. So I'm sure they want to know about like the beginning of your career. So take us back to when you first started. What was your inspiration to get involved with music?
I was actually more in the music composition, the production side of the music industry. So I was never really about jumping on stages and performing, and that kind of came afterwards. And in fact, the fusion and the Punjabi, Hindi type of music that I started doing since last year, I literally just dropped the first single, D There, and I signed a record deal with a label called T-Series in India. And what happened from there just kind of snowballed. So really, more than anything, I was just producing songs for loads of different artists, from Canada and America, and then next thing you know, I found myself actually staying on the songs. Basically, I was selling the songs on, and then the artists themselves said to me, why don't you stay on the song? And that's kind of how I ended up becoming the artist on the song, and then I released my own music. So I never really planned to do any of this, to be honest.
And that's honestly like the best thing, when it's not planned but it happens, you're like, this is just so much more amazing, right? And like for you, how did it feel when T-Series signed you? Because that is a huge, huge deal.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of pressure because I don't speak that well, like Punjabi and Hindi. I'm trying to learn at the moment. But for them to see something in me very, very early on, when I literally had no music, I had no track record, no one really knew anything about Zack Knight in the Asian world, because I was doing predominantly R&B mainstream music. But for them to do that, obviously they've been behind some of the greats. And they're now allowing me to work with some of the great Bollywood singers in India right now. So I'm blessed. I mean, it's all about timing, really.
Right, and everything just kind of like fell into place for you. So if there's like one person from the Bollywood music industry that you'd like to collaborate with, who would that be and why?
I actually always wanted to work with Arijit Singh. I did like a remix of his record, which was great, but it wasn't the same as working with him. But recently I was very, very happy to hear, this was like 2 days ago actually when I landed, I found out that I'm going to be doing a song with Mohammed Irfan, the guy that did Banjara and all that. So yeah, I'm really, really happy, and we just got in touch, and we're just trying to work it out at the moment. But I mean, he's my favorite playback singer, so yeah, I'm stoked.
That's amazing news. So you have so many things to look forward to. And for anybody that's trying to get involved with the music industry, do you have any advice for any up-and-coming artists?
For me, because I'm starting to work with a label, I can't really talk, but I think music should just be put out there and let the fans decide what songs they want to hear. Really, ultimately, it's the control is in the fans and you guys supporting us, giving us a platform, and letting you guys basically dictate what we should do for the next 5-10 years. As entertainers.
For sure, right. And there you guys have it. You guys have some advice from Zack Knight, and he did such an amazing job. So thank you so much for your time here today.